So for today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys from this to this. But, so it's not that much better, but as you can see, I did a little bit of work to my skin and my brows, so on an everyday basis. I don't wear makeup all the time, every single day. When I do wear makeup, I like to make it super quick and easy. I don't like to take too much time on it. Obviously, not the same when I'm actually going to a super glam event. I do like to do my makeup, but in this case, I just really did not want, I don't want to take too much time on it when I get to wear makeup. So I really just make sure to cover up what are my insecurities, which I like to have nice skin and nice brows. So that's kind of what this is focused on. I'll let you guys know all the products that I'm using, what I do, and this whole process takes about 5 minutes for me when I'm about to do my makeup. Obviously, if I do try to do a little bit more like eyeshadow and all that, it'll take a few more minutes more, but it usually takes about 5 minutes to just slap on a good face and get out the door. So as a nursing student though, we are always in a rush, and a working nursing student or a working college student, it is hard sometimes to just always want to get ready. So I have always been that kind of person that when I leave my house, I want to be somewhat put together. So I always have put on something when I leave the house. Yeah, so I'll show you guys everything that I use. But saying that, don't forget to follow me at The Jazzy Journal on Instagram and TikTok. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to comment down below any video requests you guys may have. Saying that, let's get into this video. Okay guys, so to start off first, I always go in with a concealer. I'm just going to take off my glasses and pin up my hair and just kind of show you guys just a cute little way of doing your makeup. It's very minimal, and it's what I do on an everyday basis with my busy hospital and school schedule. So my favorite primer, as you can see, it's like pretty empty. It is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I live and breathe by this primer. It helps smooth out my skin and really creates a nice barrier between my skin and the makeup, so it helps control breakouts. So I'm just going to go ahead and rub that on my face. Now I'm going to go in with my little beauty blender, and I have some water here. So I just have my little beauty blender here. And I'm just going to go in with this Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. So this one is a new one for me. I absolutely love it. I do like to go in with tinted moisturizers, BB creams, anything that just has coverage but it's not too high full coverage. It's just buildable is wonderful for me. On an everyday basis, I don't really care about covering everything up. I just want to look one colored, I guess you can say. I just want to control the redness. There are days where obviously I am super self-conscious and I'll cover up a blemish, but most of the time I like to just put a nice little tinted moisturizer on. With this one, I do apply it with a beauty blender. People think that's weird because it is a tinted moisturizer, but I do really enjoy just putting it on because I feel like it leaves like the perfect amount on the skin, and it's just really easy to build up. I am very weird this way. I don't like to put tinted moisturizer very much on all over my face. Like under my eyes, I leave pretty free from any sort of makeup. I think that's just honestly at this point just a preference because I go in with concealer anyways, but then I will kind of just go and add more to wherever I feel I need it. Okay, so next is the concealer, which is like my favorite part and like brings me alive every single time. So don't mind the mess behind me, guys. If you guys can see it, I am starting off on my Etsy shop. So I am starting a little sticker stationery shop for nurses, especially nursing students, but there are some college, just general college student stuff on there, so definitely go check it out. The link will be down below if you guys would like to see that, but that's why I have like a little bit of a mess behind me. So I'm going in with the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and I think I've done many videos on like my concealer placement and everything. Okay, sorry guys, I was on the phone there with my parents, so yeah, so I just did some concealer under my eyes and just on the tip of my nose and then down the bridge of my nose. I don't really put too much here at the top, and I put a little bit of concealer here on my chin, and I just go ahead and blend it out. I also went, and this is a little trick, with my concealer, and I'll do just a little bit because I already did it, is I put a little bit, I have some redness here, and this is, I like to do it right here as well, just to kind of cut my cheek a little bit. I put a tiny bit more when I actually do it, but I'm just kind of showing you guys as an example. I will just go along that line there and just kind of cut it, and it just makes my cheeks look so like chiseled, and it just helps like accentuate like my cheekbone and stuff. So I love doing that, and it almost looks like I'm already wearing bronzer. Okay, so for the rest of my face, depending on how I feel, I'll go in with a highlighter. I love this Lumi Glotion by L'Oreal Paris. I've had this for so many years. I always have one in my bag, especially in the summer, because it's so nice to just rub like around your collarbone and stuff to just make you just glow. And I love how it looks on the skin. It just looks super natural. So I do just put it on with a beauty blender, and I will go ahead and just apply it to my cheekbone. And what I like is that it's not super blinding, like it's buildable, like you can put more on top and it can be super blinding if you want more of like a glam look. But if you're going for a very natural, just like got out of bed, you know, kind of feeling, like I woke up like this kind of thing, I just love this one because then the light will just hit it in that beautiful little spot. And it just looks so natural, like you're naturally dewy. This has been a love of mine for a very long time. I have been a supporter of this Lumi Glotion for many years now. So I always have this. This is like one thing that's always on my makeup kit, makeup stand, makeup travel kit, whatever it is. I always make sure I bring this with me. This is also awesome if you're doing a glam look and you put this on and then put a highlighter on top. It's just chef's kiss. It's amazing. Next, I go in with my cream blush. This is the Merit blush in Beverly Hills. It's very, very much used. They actually sent this to me, I want to say like just like end of last year, and I'm still using it. I'm obsessed with it. I love it so much. The products are so pretty. Like, look at that. And I just like to swirl it very lightly on my cheekbones. And I also like to place it up high. And I just think this color is so gorgeous. Like, look at that. Makes me look like I have the prettiest little cheekbones in the world. I mean, this is a thing that I've just started doing like a couple months ago, and I'm obsessed with it. I'll put a little bit of blush right here at the tip of my nose, like right under where I put that concealer. And I just feel like it gives me a little deer nose. And then a little bit just on the bridge, like right there, and I feel like it just kind of helps tie in my freckles a little bit. So that's what I like to do with that. Then I will go in with my bronzer contour. I use bronzer to highlight. I rarely ever use contour unless I'm like going to a big event, but I always just use bronzer. So what I like to do is just put it right there on that cheekbone there, and I like to do this last because I find that if I go in with a powdered bronzer and then a cream blush, the cream blush will move the bronzer around and you get like those patchy spots. But with this bronzer, a powdered bronzer on a cream kind of blush will just kind of like mend together. So I'm just going to go, I just like to go with my fingers at the end here and just like kind of lightly blend in anything by right under my eye. And that is how I do the face. That's like how I do it on a daily basis. This is how I do it literally no matter what, unless I'm obviously going to an event. It's very, very glam. It's a lot more high coverage foundation, concealer, but this is like how I love to do it on a daily basis. I really like it to look super natural, and as I get older, I've really fallen in love with my natural freckles, so I do just kind of leave them untouched. So the deal with brows for me, I have just started growing them out, but they are a little crooked, especially on this side. And I'm the kind of person that, do you guys remember back in the day when they used to post those little like Facebook posts about like if you were stranded on a deserted island, what product would you make sure you had? Brow pencil, concealer, I can't remember, like eyeshadow, blush, or whatever. For me, it's brows. I just cannot live without having nice brows. I don't like to leave the house if I don't have nice brows. I feel like it makes up my face. So even if I'm going for a no makeup look and wearing zero makeup, I usually always at least lift my brows. That's for work, for school, everything. So if I'm not wearing makeup, I will at least have my brows done. So this is like my favorite part. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my little secret tool. I'll show you guys my little tip on how I do my brows. Okay, so for my brows, I'm really very much considering at this point of getting a brow lift, just because, or brow lamination, because I just do this every day, so it would just kill a step. So I am very much thinking about doing it. How I achieve my little feathered brows is I take Connor's gel pomade that he uses on his hair. It is the Old Spice fiber wax. So Connor uses wax gels, which is what I will use on my brows. I like to dip the end of like my little spoolie. I'll rub excess off on the back of my hand, and then I'll go through my brows. And the reason why I like the wax is because it really helps hold my brows in place, so that I am able to get everything done. So I like to just brush them at an angle, and then here at the end I'll kind of just, when it starts to dry a little bit more, then I'll go ahead and shape them. So now I'm going to go ahead and do this side. This is my problematic side, so I do kind of have to go a couple runs in this little beginning piece of my brow. But when I do go up, I kind of go at an angle pushing outwards on my face. And then I'll go in with my e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in neutral brown. So this little pencil here is a must for me. I love how affordable it is. I love how it does its job and everything. So I am in the shade neutral brown. I thought it was deep brown, but neutral brown. So now what I like to do for my brows, I don't really fill up in too much. So I'll literally just make sure I do like a very light line here at the front to kind of shape that. Then this is where I kind of go in and fill in right here at the end where the tail is. You can see I'm kind of giving it that shape. And then this is where I have my problem areas. So I'll just go in the direction of the brows and do that little end piece there. And that's kind of how my brow looks. Oh my god. Keeps breaking. Go in and comb them, and I find that with this pencil, when you go in and comb after filling it in with pencil, it kind of just blends it all together, so it looks super natural. Now, for my eyes, on a daily basis, I will not go in with eyeshadow. I'll go straight to mascara. I don't really curl my eyelashes on a daily basis. If I'm feeling really sassy, I will. Of everything, I will go ahead with my little mascara here and just give myself some lashes. Okay, so that is the end look. I'm just gonna go ahead and, because my hair is still kind of wet, I'm just going to put it in a little bit of a bun. Actually, you know what? We're gonna clip it up. But yeah, so this is kind of what I do on an everyday basis when it comes to my makeup. This is what I'm doing every day. This is kind of what's worked for me. It's quick, it's to the point, and I love it. I am very skin focused on a daily basis. I really like to focus on my skin and making sure that it looks good so that I feel good. And my brows are like #1 thing for me. I just always have to make sure that my brows are put together and somewhat okay because I feel like they completely complete my face. But yeah, that is what I do on a daily basis. As a nursing student and working at the hospital, I'm always go, 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 but saying that, I'm not wearing makeup every day. When I am, I just feel like I don't like to take a lot of time on it because I have a lot of stuff to do, so I do really try to make my everyday makeup look super quick and easy. But yeah, that is my makeup look. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope it gave you guys some ideas, and I hope you guys like the products I use. If you do have any question on the products that I use, I will link them down below. But yeah, that is my everyday look, and I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to comment any video requests down below that you guys may have. I will see you guys in my next video, guys. Bye.